Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the next video in my Mould 2017 series. In the last video we finally got around to actually building something and I was able to replace all of the affected framing. If you missed that video you can check it out up here. Today I am focusing on installing the insulation and vapor barrier as well as making some adjustments to the electrical to better accommodate the future design of the space. To start off I grabbed some tuck tape and taped back together the outer vapor barrier from where I cut it, looking for the foundation crack. With that done, I start on replacing the insulation. Since most of this was the original insulation that was here, most of the cutting was already done, so I just had to put it in place. If it did need to be cut, that is very easily done with a utility knife. When you do install insulation, you want to make sure you're not crushing it or overly compressing it, as this will reduce its effectiveness. Now that the first few stud bays are filled with insulation, I come up to the first electrical adjustment. I pull off the outlet, disconnect the wires, and pull the line back through the stud. Then I remove the box and reinstall it at a countertop height, one bay back. Basically just repeating the steps in reverse for installation. With the outlet relocated, I can carry on installing the insulation. Something I should also mention, if you are installing fiberglass insulation, you should probably not do what I'm doing. My arms were itchy and my throat and sinuses felt like they were filled with gravel for the next day. I should have been wearing long sleeves and a respirator or something. Now that the insulation is finished back up to the closet wall, I'm up to my next electrical revision. Since I ripped out the studs here as part of repairing the foundation crack, if you missed that video you can check it out up here as well, I need to drill out some new holes through the studs and run the wire back to its original location. So here are the two boxes that I need to raise to countertop height. The one on the right is easy as it just needs to be lifted and have the coaxial cable cut to length, so I'm not going to worry about that one right now. However, I am concerned about the box on the left. As is, I can't raise this box since I have two cables running into it. My way around this is to flip the box into the closet and then convert it into a junction box. Then I can bring a third line up and out of the box to bring the outlet up to countertop height. With all of the cables connected in the junction box, I install a new box at the countertop height and connect the new plug. With the electrical revisions done, I install the last few pieces of insulation. The last step is to install the vapor barrier, as this is an exterior wall. I roll it out to length, cut it with a knife, and then apparently fight with it. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide who won. It was me. Once I have my step stool and staple gun, I hold up the vapor barrier and staple it across the top of the wall. For when it is stapled in place, I start on the next row, making sure the vapor barrier isn't folded or bunched up at all. My brother also came by just to watch me work, I guess. No, he was actually taking my wife and I out for my birthday, but I made him wait until I was done this section. Before we left, I sealed up around the outlet and light box with some vapor tape. The next day, I get the next section barriered up and closed in. Since I cut the drywall here, I ended up cutting the vapor barrier as well, so I do what I can with the vapor tape to connect it to the existing barrier. And once everything is taped up, this section of the project is done. Next up in the series will be drywall, plaster, and painting. Fun. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and if you like what I'm doing here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. If you have any other questions or comments, I look forward to reading them in the comments section below. And if you want to see more current projects, you can follow me on Instagram at Schreiner. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video, and have a good one.